All right, it is late, but we're going to power through. First, funded accounts. Did make some trades in the morning today, actually from bed and in the bathroom. But here it was. So I traded some YM today, and only because you had this nice broad information fiver. So if you go to the 5-minute pre-market, you'll see this, the 3. So they poke up after chopping sideways, stuck inside of this bar. They poke up, back in. What do we know about reclaiming the previous range? I actually don't have that up here, but what do we know? It's gonna try the other side, right? So in there, I had the 221er. I shorted it, put a break-even stop, and then went to do something else. Got stopped out. So be it. Then we get to the 1, and you're gonna see the try looks like this. Come the New York Open. So into the New York Open, your try at that point had looked like this. And then they went 2-up expansion with no signal to the downside. So it expands. The range gets bigger as they broaden over time. It's going to look similar to this. If you wanted objective, here it is. Boom, right there. And then the inside bar, actionable signal, down. 2 and 2 reversal here. I entered, and I added to it when it started working because once it negated the day here, all those daily guys you just bought, out. Boom. New lows, took some money off. 2-2s up, took some money off. It did go 2-2-2s back down. And then the hammer here, I tried it back up the other way, did not work. And you'll see they start another broadening formation because it occurs all the time. These 3 bars outside of these 2, and then 2-2 reversal, other side of the range, boom. Inside bar, actionable signal. What do? Actionable signal. You take action. Right there, I entered. It worked. And then up into here, partialed. 3. Once it went 3, I actually added back more, just one more. Then added back on the 3-1-2 reversal hammer right above this, targeting that because that's a 3-1-2 reversal and it confirms what had already happened here. So they go up, sideways, and then back up again. Then up in here, took my money. So hopefully I can get that thing passed this week. Didn't have much time trading it last week. I was mostly trading options because it actually pays me compared to the funded account that I'm evaluating, right? But that being said, we saw some gap downs buys today. They didn't go 3s, but you will have the inside day SPY giving you relative strength in the SPY. Dow Jones is 2 down in green. Qs 3 2 down in green, and they're all at the top of their tries besides Dow Jones. And IWM, you got previous range to come back through. So 2 down in green for a 2-2 on a Tuesday. The weekly 3 and then potential 3-3. So we'll see if that happens. Still double inside month, so they are getting tighter in there, but we can expect new ranges to try and form as far as broadening formation. So we'll see if that can get bigger. If we go to the healthcares, potential 2-2-2, which is a momentum setup, and that would confirm what happened last week with the 2-2-2 hammers, which would confirm the inside month and up in force going into all-time highs. So monthly try, drawing from right to left. You have the sub try in here, slight lower low, and then see if they make the higher high again, but you'll have this. So the question is are we going to get a successful breakout of that, or are we going to rev strat next month or go 3 and try and come back through it? Much closer to continuing up. The XBI, biotechs, also inside month and up, potential 2-2 on a Tuesday here, going to be opening an inside week. So we'll see if that can re-trigger. It's currently still confirming what had occurred last week. In the utilities, you'll also have the 3. So 3-2 continuation expansion for the outside week with the weekly, the quarterly, and the yearly groups in control. That's 3 time frames confirming each other plus the day. So we'll see if that can get going. We need 4 time frames in our favor, and that's definitely 4. If we go in the Utes to start, SO, you got the 3 there. You got Duck with the inside day actionable signal. Slight relative strength given it did not take out yesterday's lows, but you're an inside week to start. Then CEG in here, potential 2-2-2 above 217.20, and it's the strongest to start the week, also the strongest on the year. And then the last one in there is NRG with the potential 3-3-2-2 week above that stuff. Still nowhere near doing it, but they could confirm that inside up reversal 3-1-2 tomorrow and get that going. In the biotechs and the healthcares, you'll have Pfizer, potential 2-2 reversal on a Tuesday to negate the Monday guys who sold back through the try. And at this point, the month is not very green. The week might get greener, but we'll see. So not much continuity. We'll see if that works tomorrow. Potentially they try and get after Myrna again, but it's starting to get a little stuck in here. 3 weeks stuck inside of that inside month still. So We prefer to come back next month, but it's still pretty early. We'll see if they can get the weeks going again. We don't see NVAX continuing. They had the nice gap up, then sell, so he took a profit on that stuff, and they still have not recovered. If we go to then the setups, twist, RevStrat 122 day into tomorrow, could take out the weekly continuation to the upside, but it would be momentum. It'd be continuation. So this is your weekly try right now. We'll see. If we go to ABV, that's still confirming 3. Notice confirming what last week did, which means the month is still in force and it's following through. So that's trying to go back to the new all-time highs. If you go to AMGN, you'll have another RevStrat. So this and Twist are your RevStrats into tomorrow. Last one I actually forgot to look at was J&J, which is still chopping around at double inside month, doing nothing. So not much there. And then it doesn't look like CVS has much going on either. So we'll see if those biotechs, healthcares can hold back up for us. And then the last sector is the semis, confirming what had occurred last week. 2 up, 2 up. 2 up month, quarter, year, all that stuff, just continuation. So we'll see. They get 3s on the day here, and that tells us ARM. That's the strongest one we got, taking last month's highs inside bar and force. NVIDIA is obviously going to be up there too. False print today, so the chart's going to look weird. And then if you go to the materials of the semiconductors, LRCX inside month and up with the week in force. So that's where we definitely want to be. It's at weekly exhaustion risk though, so we'll be aware of that. You also have AVGO in that side of things, 3-2 expansion into recent highs. And whenever you're doing this, what you want to know is that this is the top of a try. So either you get out of that and it's expansion, or you don't, and it's a failed breakout back through the previous range. So we'll see. If we go to AMATs, it's the last one in the materials sector of the semis. And you'll see it's just continuation with the 3. So we'll see what they do with the 3. Do they stay out of it, or do they come back through those 3s of Monday? And that also is going to be trying to move with the tech. XLK is going inside week up. It's going to give you Microsoft inside week up. And PanW goes inside week up. Adobe, potential 2-2 day, which could get the weekend up going. They're still an inside month though, so relatively weak. Then Netflix, potential 2-2 day, maybe gets the week going, but you don't have a daily magnitude to do that. And it's at that weekly exhaustion up there, but it's holding up. So we'll see. It's just, notice this month is a doji. So they're still kind of sparse as far as that side of things is concerned. And even if you go like Google, still an inside month, maybe a 3-2-2, we'll see. And then Apple even, big 3 on the day today. So you don't got everything doing it across the tech and the semis, but you got some of them doing it. That is going to cover most of what we're looking for into tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow night's vid. Or actually, the last thing I want to cover is here is we do have CPI later this week. So be very aware of that. If we get some lackluster action before the CPI comes out, that would be why. But we'll do our best to try and get you guys on the stuff that's moving. So I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning for those in stats. And if you're not, see you guys in tomorrow night's nightly vid.